Greetings, and it is a pleasure and an honor for me to be able to speak to the guests of the Kiev Security Forum. I wish I could be there in person, but unfortunately I'm not able to be in Ukraine today. I believe the Kiev Security Forum is one of the preeminent gatherings in Ukraine, and I believe it's an important focus as well. No country in Europe faces the kind of security threats on a day-to-day basis that Ukraine faces and has faced for the last 5 years. It has been a challenging 5 years for Ukraine, not only because of the annexation by Russia of Crimea, the claimed annexation, and because of the war in the Donbass, but also politically and economically. It's been very challenging times. What is encouraging to see, however, is that Ukrainians have responded to these challenges by forging a stronger, more unified national identity, one that is looking toward the implementation of further reforms and ultimate integration into Euro-Atlantic institutions. The United States stands by Ukraine on this journey. We congratulate the people of Ukraine on having had a successful first round of presidential elections. We wish you well in conducting the second round of those presidential elections, as well as parliamentary elections this fall. The United States does not endorse any particular candidate in any election, but rather we stand for principles. We believe and strongly in supporting Ukraine in the development of its democratic institutions, in economic reform, in fighting corruption, and in building a strong, sovereign, secure state, building security for the people of Ukraine. We believe firmly that the Minsk agreements need to be implemented fully. Thus far, Russia has not been willing to do that, but we remain prepared to engage, to do whatever we can to facilitate negotiations, the introductions of peacekeepers if that is helpful, so that the people of eastern Ukraine can get their lives back once again. The humanitarian challenges that they face are some of the worst in Europe, and it is incumbent on all of us not to leave them behind. We want to see them be successful as well. The United States strongly supports the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Ukraine. We just recently saw the 5th anniversary of Russia's claimed annexation of Crimea, and I would call everyone's attention yet again to Secretary of State Pompeo's declaration of July 25th, 2018, in which he made clear the United States does not and will not accept Russia's claimed annexation. Likewise, we do not accept the legitimacy of the two People's Republics in eastern Ukraine, the Luhansk and Donetsk People's Republics as they are called, which were created and are controlled by Russia. We need to see a genuine negotiation that restores the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Ukraine as called for in the Minsk agreements. We need to see the political steps of those Minsk agreements implemented as well. Ukraine has done a lot in that direction, and if we are able to establish security, then we should be able to move the rest of the way as well. I wish all of the participants in the conference a successful set of discussions. Again, I wish I could be there in person with you, but we'll be visiting Ukraine again soon.